Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to learn a new lesson in our subject Become first semester subject Business Organization Management. What is the business? What is the business? I would like to tell you a small story for you. A small story for you. A man bought a car and while using it for his own needs, the same man bought 10 more cars. He sold 5 cars and he bought another 5 cars. Here is what we mean. That person is buying and selling. Selling and buying is done not only for his own needs but also for others. Business is the process by which buying and selling continuously it is work. Business is what you do for profit. Business is what you do for profit. Okay, what is the business? Business is all around us and it is the mainspring of modern life. The study of business is essential for training oneself for a career. Study of the principles and practices of business organization helps in understanding events in their right perspective and in tackling the problems of satisfying human wants through the use of available resource. Every human being is busy in one activity or the other to satisfy his unlimited wants and desires. Every human being is busy. Everyone is busy in one activity. For why? For why? The human activities may broadly be divided into two categories. Number one, economic activities. Number two, non-economic activities. Number one, economic activities. Economic activities are designed to attain and use the material resource of life. Okay, they are concerned with the production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. Human beings undertake economic activities in order to earn their livelihood. In order to earn their livelihood. For example, economic activities example, a worker works in the factory, a doctor operates his clinic, a manager works in his office and a lecturer teaches in a college to earn money for himself and for his family. Work done for himself but for money. Okay. Second thing, non-economic activities. Non-economic activities are carried out not for earning money but on account of the human sentiments of charity, love, sympathy, religion. Okay. For example, a housewife cooks food for her family. A housewife cooks for her family. A person goes to the temple for daily prayers, and a boy helps an old man in crossing the road. Okay, this is types of economic activities. Economic activities are human occupations, may be further classified into three categories. Into three categories. Economic activities, three types. Number one, business. Number two, profession. Number three, employment. Business, profession, employment. Okay. Number two, profession. What is profession? Profession. Profession is an occupation involving the provision of personal services of specialized and expert nature. Okay. For example, a doctor helps his patients through his expert knowledge of the science of medicine. He expert knowledge of the science of medicine. Number two, minimum educational qualifications are prescribed for entry into a profession, and every professional requires a high degree of formal education and specialized training in a particular field. Okay? For example, a person must have the LLB degree in order to become a lawyer. A professional maintains close personal contact with his clients, and he charges free for the services rendered to him. సర్వీస్ చేసినందుకు గాను తాను తీసుకుంటున్నాడు కొంత అమౌంట్. ద ప్రొఫెషనల్ ఈజ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ టు ఫాలో ద ప్రొఫెషనల్ కోడ్ ఆఫ్ కండక్ట్. ఓకే, ప్రొఫెషన్. నెక్స్ట్ థింగ్, థర్డ్ వన్ ఈజ్ ద ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ ఆర్ సర్వీసెస్. ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ ఆర్ సర్వీసెస్. Service or employment involves working under a contract of employment for or under someone known as the employer in return for wages or salary. A person who is in the employment of a person or an organization renders personal services and performs the duties assigned by the employer from time to time. Okay, next thing, there is an employer-employee relationship. There is relationship. Which relationship? Employer and employee. Next, professionally qualified people also serve as employees in various organizations. For example, lecturer also. Next, for example, a person who has passed the chartered accountancy examination may serve as an accountant in a private firm or in a public sector undertaking. Okay, this is the employment or service. Nature or characteristics of business. Number one, sale, transfer of exchange. The foremost characteristic of business in the exchange or transfer of goods and services for price or value. For example, a farmer who keeps cows to obtain milk for his family is not running a business. What is his family is not running a business? Milk for his family is not running a business. But if he keeps a number of cows to sell the milk obtained from them, it becomes business, provided the other conditions are also satisfied. This is the nature of character business. And the second thing, dealings in goods and services. Dealings in goods and services is another destination features of business. Every business enterprise comes into existence to provide goods or services to society. Goods or services to society. The goods may be consumer goods such as bread, rice, cloth, shoes, etc. Or products, goods like tools, components, machinery, raw material, etc. The consumer goods are, which one? The consumer goods meant for direct consumption in the original or processed form. Okay. Next, produces goods are capital goods. Which one produces goods are capital goods? Are used for producing other goods. Next, services are intangible and invisible goods. Intangible and invisible goods. Example, electric, gas, insurance, transportation, banking, etc. Okay, this is the goods and services. Third one, continuity in dealings. Dealings in goods and services continues business only when they are carried on regularly. A single transaction like sale of old newspapers by a housewife or the sale of one's old scooter is not a business. Through the seller gets money in exchange. But the Hindustan Time Limited and Bajaj Auto Limited are business concerns because they are regularly dealing in the same article. Okay, recurring sale rather than an isolated deal in the hallmark of business. This is the continuity in dealing. Next, fourth one, profit moves. Every business is carried on with the purpose of earning money and acquiring wealth. It is the hope of making money that induces people to go into business. No business can survive without earning profit. Even government enterprises are expected to earn profit or surplus. However, profit must be earned through honest and fair means or by serving the society and not by exploiting it. It is because of these reasons that making of money through gambling, catching, smuggling and black marketing cannot be called business. Okay, making of money through gambling, cheating, smuggling and black marketing cannot be called business. Profit motive. Fourth one, profit motive. Okay, next fifth, a risk or uncertainty. Risk implies the uncertainty of reward of the possibility of loss. The element of risk is present in almost all economic activities, but it is more significant in business. Though the business runs at profit, losses are quite possible and common. Risk or uncertainty arises because the future is unknown and businessmen have practically no control over several factors affecting profits. Fifth one, risk are next. Sixth one, creation of utilities. A business makes goods more useful for satisfying human wants. Every business activity involves the creation of utilities through the production of goods and services. Utilities may be created in three ways. Number one, utility of form. Number two, utility of place. Number three, utility of time. Number one, utility of form. Existing things may be changed or running so as to make them more useful for the satisfaction of human wants, and this is called utility of form. Next, for example, a flour mill converting wheat into flour, a cloth mill converting cotton into cloth, a contractor converting cement, bricks, iron, axe into a house are examples of utility of form. Number two, utility of place. Utility of place. Goods may be transported from one place to another in order to make them available in a place where the demand for them is greater. This is utility of place. Number three, utility of time. Commodities may be stored in time of plenty to make them available during the times of scarcity. This is the called utility of time. Next, business is concerned with the production of various types of goods and services for the satisfaction of human wants. A business enterprise makes efficient use for service resources like man, money, materials, and machinery. For these purpose, thus business involves creation of utilities. Creation of utilities. Seventh one, economic activity. Business is an economic activity because it involves sale of goods or services for profit. Business also makes use of scarce economic resources. In view of the above mentioned characteristics, business may be called as an economic activity concerned with the regular production or purchase of goods and services with the objective of selling them at uncertain profit through the satisfaction of human wants. The last thing, these factors includes changes in consumer tastes, fashions, and demand. Also, changes in technology resulting into obsolescence of plant machinery and techniques of production. Increase in the degree of competition in the market. Shortage of raw materials, power, fuel, etc. Labor trouble in the form of strikes, lockdown. Next, faculty managerial decisions concerned the use of capital and other resources. And next, fire, theft, and other natural climates which can be insured against. This is the main business lesson. Thank you.